Greetings, beautiful souls. I hope your energy is flowing in harmony today. Stay with me, because I'll reveal your daily horoscope, the cosmic messages that influence your love, health, and abundance. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell, so you can stay aligned with your sign's energy every single day and face whatever the stars may bring. November 25th, 2025. Taurus. You stopped following good advice that an important person in your life had given you, and because of it, you find yourself facing a problem that you're struggling to solve. Today, try turning to that same person for new advice. This time, try to follow what they tell you. It will be a good guide in your life. You're likely facing some problems from past stages of your life, so today it would be good for you to start thinking about the possibility of therapy with a professional who can help you. You shouldn't stop dreaming about what you've always longed for throughout your life. It's important to never let go of what you truly want and what you've invested so much time and imagination in. Remember those long nights when you couldn't sleep, devising plans to achieve your dreams. You should start taking into account the opinions of others at work. This is very important if you work in a large team. Remember that it's not just your opinions or ideas that count, it's time to listen more closely to what others have to offer. You can't always be right in an argument with the person you love. Many times you'll have to give in to your position to have a better relationship. This will happen precisely today. Don't let pride take over and cloud your vision. You likely have an important matter to resolve between you. A very good moment with someone you love will be the highlight of the day. This person will help you solve an important problem related to your work. It will be something that will help you greatly in the future. You should take greater care of your weight, you're losing shape. You'll have the opportunity to spend time with many people, especially new ones, which is always beneficial and can bring great benefits to your life. A person you don't know will make a comment today that will stay with you. You must be wise enough to take what they've said and turn it into something positive for you. It could be the inspiration you've been looking for to finish a project that's been keeping you busy. A very close friend will give you some very important advice. You need to take this and put it into practice. A very good moment in your relationship. You will have the opportunity to be together and do things you haven't been able to do in a while. Try going out again. A romantic dinner in the city could happen today. The bull will snort again today, trying to demand what he feels belongs to him, but it won't be the best, as the day is ideal for remaining calm, enjoying all the good things life has to offer, not arguing about whatever comes your way. You don't control everything, you never will, little bull. The power of love is great, as that old song says, but you're not feeling it because you're spending too much time thinking about what was with someone else, and that's not right. It's not fair to the person who's focused on you at this moment. There's nothing innocent about love in your life right now. That's a good thing, as it can make way for greater intimacy with your partner. Your money may be at risk due to possible deception from people who aren't exactly looking out for your best interests. Don't pay attention to what others tell you or offer you today. Save your savings. Your mind gets tired and exhausted. You don't have to spend all your time thinking about problems, otherwise you'll suffer a lot of pain. Taurus possesses unique strength. Today you'll need it more than ever. You could face a difficult problem to solve, but you'll achieve it by trusting in yourself. A person you didn't consider before as a potential suitor may show up today. This isn't a time to hesitate, but rather to give yourself the opportunity to get to know that person better. They could surprise you. Time to consider making significant investments in your home. If you're trying to sell a property, make sure it's in top condition. If this means investing in it, do it. You'll be able to recoup your expenses. Life will give you a pleasant surprise in the form of a visit from a dear friend you haven't seen in some time. Have a good run today. Try a game of chance using the numbers that are most important to you. Don't expect anything in return when you help someone, do it simply for the pleasure of feeling useful. You have a significant debt to pay, you're likely to have problems as a result today. Get caught up on what you owe, it could cause serious financial problems later. It's not always good to meet people in an unconventional way. You're likely talking or texting someone you haven't seen yet. It may be a pleasant surprise when you see them, but remember that things change a lot when you meet face to face. Don't raise too many expectations. A person who loves you very much and counts you as one of their closest friends is going through a difficult time. They may need your help. This will give you the opportunity not only to contribute to solving their problem, but you can also return the favor they did for you a short time ago. You don't have to share everything you're going through with everyone. From what you've seen so far, you can pick up on all the comments many people make about what they tell you. Avoid being a little more like the people who share what they have, that will be the most important thing. Love is waiting for you. You could meet someone online, but there's a greater chance that the person you're waiting for will arrive through a get-together with friends. Accept the invitation that a loved one will extend to you this afternoon. A call to work you've been waiting for a long time could happen today. Don't get impatient, it will soon arrive, and you'll be able to enjoy the benefits of a new project or a new position that will pave the way for great success in everything you set out to do. A rose tea can help you sleep at night. Don't stop drinking it if you're showing signs of insomnia, stress, or excessive anxiety. You must overcome personal pride, at least for today. There are arguments that are better left undone, especially if they involve two people who love each other clashing over issues best forgotten. So, put away those reproaches, pretend nothing happened, and let love continue. When you look over your shoulder, you must be proud of each of your actions. And among them must be this romance you're pursuing with someone close to you, which until now has been eventful and unpleasant. Difficulties don't matter, you must live up to the image you have of yourself. The dams hold water, mud, emotions. What you carry inside is about to break. The weight of the memories you repress is too much. You must let go, forgive, and forget. You need to let go of all that burden to move forward. Don't risk your health to work a few more hours. What you'll gain doesn't justify the damage you could suffer. Rest and disconnection are necessary to remain productive, and what you're doing by overloading yourself with work is going against your own future. It's best, right now, to say no. It's good to let your heart speak in your work too. You're not a robot, so you can't ignore your feelings about things that are starting to go very well now. If you're excited about it, express it. If you don't have a good ability to see things right now, then you won't have the opportunity to get ahead of yourself. You have to have foresight. Don't always turn to the same people when you feel bad. You have to vary them so that everyone can help you from different angles and with different ways of thinking. Give your mind and body space to move at a comfortable pace, dear Taurus, as the moon in Gemini encourages you to demonstrate intelligence without sacrificing leisure time. Keep your eyes peeled for hidden opportunities when the nodes of destiny activate this afternoon, especially regarding financial gains. Consider taking a break from your screen when Neptune becomes agitated mid-afternoon and threatens to pull you out of the present. Meanwhile, the Sun and Jupiter share a sweet exchange overhead, inspiring you to create art, embrace friendship, and have fun. You'll feel a shift later tonight when the moon enters Cancer, heightening sensitivities and a desire to be nurtured. Many good opportunities await you, but they require a great deal of commitment, which seems unavailable to you right now. It's okay to put this opportunity on hold for an important personal event. You have a kind nature, and this helps you get along smoothly with your friends. Want to get to know someone better? Take the initiative. Don't get caught in the vortex of small talk. What you really crave is an authentic, heartfelt connection. The day begins with the moon in Gemini, giving you the courage to direct the flow of conversations. Later in the afternoon, it becomes even easier when the moon shifts into Cancer. The perfect words will simply flow, helping you break the ice and keep a lively conversation going without overwhelming anyone. You generally prefer to keep your eye on the ball and your mind on the money in a way that leaves absolutely no room for confusion, Taurus. I'm not saying there's anything crazy about this, I'm simply stating the facts. Today, however, you may find yourself in a situation that makes it nearly impossible to keep your normally level-headed nature in check. The intuitive moon is moving through Gemini right now, and while it's there, it will align at the same degree as Uranus, the planet of surprises, throwing you a not-quite curveball. When Uranus gets involved, it's impossible to know what will happen to us. Since the moon and Uranus will join at the same degree, instead of making noise in the sky, these two bodies will be so in sync that it will be impossible to know what's what. Just go with the flow and perhaps monitor your behavior more. You could end up overdoing it without even realizing it. In the first half of the day, you may feel torn between this focus on fun and self-expression, and your drive to be productive at work or self-care, dear Taurus. Do your best to compromise and address both needs in some form, rather than straining to pursue one while feeling guilty about the other. As the day progresses, transits support an open and generous approach, and you'll find plenty of reasons to be optimistic. A romantic attraction could motivate you, or you might become interested in growing and improving your creative pursuits and connections. Your best self shines in what you do, and the day has all the potential to be empowered. A surge of enthusiasm brightens your day and your vision for the future. Now we'll tell you how you'll fare with money and luck, but first, remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Someone may say something fortuitous today at work, Taurus. You may feel like your coworker or client is reading your mind when the moon in Gemini sextiles the North Node in Aries. You may be going about your business as usual when the other party says something so scary it might scare you. Take it as a sign to open up to this person. If you're not already close, you may discover that you and the other person have more in common than you thought, which could improve your work life. Lunar energy encourages you to think about the changes you want to see in your finances. You may have some unusual experiences or discoveries related to your finances, and this is a good time to evaluate everything that's happening to you. Your careful nature will serve you well in the coming future and will allow you to see things from a new and enlightening perspective. Make sure you trust yourself and don't worry. Your lucky numbers for this are 48, 41, 26, 35, 10, 8. Get ready for an absolutely magnificent period today, Taurus. Indeed, you will be experiencing a glorious time of true love, romance, and fertility. Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, will caress the powerful sun and make love in your solar fifth house. This guarantees significant progress in matters of the heart, filling you with euphoria and sweetness. If you're single, don't waste this energy, schedule a memorable date with a loved one, preferably overlooking the mountains or nature, or dining under the stars. You'll soon realize you found the right one. Do you know how to give yourself as much love as you do with your romantic partner? Do you find it easy not to lose yourself completely in your lover, remembering that it's equally important to dedicate time and energy to self-love? These are relevant questions to ask yourself today, as the moon is in Gemini and in your second house. It's very common for us to get caught up in our partner's world, taking care of their needs while neglecting our own. This is a perfect time for you to engage in practices that nourish and give you pleasure. Doing so will allow you to feel more fulfilled in your own being, which will immediately allow you to pour that energy and love into your relationship. A new job offer is likely to come your way. This is especially true for people who work in the public sector. You may not have thought about changing jobs, or you may even be satisfied with your current one, but the new position will present you with unparalleled opportunities. Taking it is a risk, but it has a good chance of paying off. Today is a good day to refocus on yourself. The moon is in Gemini and in your second house. How much do you allow yourself to direct your energy inward? Also, how much do you allow yourself to direct that energy back into the external world? It's important to be centered and confident in yourself, otherwise you won't be able to achieve everything you set out to do in your career. Allow yourself to be a leader if that's something you usually avoid. The image you project to the world determines how others see you, and you want those you work with to see you as someone who takes initiative and goes after what they want. For too long, you've been ignoring your inner voice, which urges you to keep up with a healthy lifestyle, but today you'll honor your intuition as you always knew you should. You might want to take a holistic look at yourself, as ignoring is no longer your agenda. Today, stick to your voice and plan a workable exercise routine. Today, you're in the mood to get organized, and your attention to detail will help you tackle any task with ease. Use this energy to stay on top of any paperwork or to-do lists. Balancing your throat chakra will help you communicate your needs effectively. Aquamarine is a calming stone that will help you speak your truth and communicate your needs. Hold a piece of aquamarine in your left hand while meditating to improve your ability to communicate clearly. For dinner, try a light and healthy meal, such as grilled fish with steamed vegetables. This will help you feel nourished and energized for the rest of the evening. Several events will occur today that will present your love life in a whole new light. You may discover new information or gain new insight into your partner's character and desires. As a result, this day marks a turning point in your relationship. It's necessary to balance your own desires and self-respect when dealing with your partner. I bet you've learned some new things about yourself and your desires, Taurus. You've been on a journey of exploration and growth since Jupiter entered Gemini and your second house of self-expression and action, effectively making you the astrological favorite of the moment. Today, however, that journey takes a detour when Jupiter turns retrograde for the next 4 months, encouraging you to stop and take stock of everything that has happened. During this transit, you've probably established some new relationships and had experiences that truly opened your eyes in more ways than one. Compatibility. At work, Aquarius. In love, Sagittarius. Lucky, Capricorn. Lucky color today, dark red. Possible chest pains will alert you that you're eating too much junk food. Try to eat a healthier diet. Being cold with your partner is never a good idea, especially if you've had any problems recently. You're beginning to go through a period of change in all the important areas of your life. You need to explore your talents more, you have untapped abilities, and it's showing at work. A superior or boss will let you know today. Taurus is beginning to experience a very good creative moment. So for those who use this tool for work, an excellent day is projected in this regard. Someone who wants to offer you a new project will contact you today to finalize the details of the offer and a possible contract. Love is moving forward, don't let it slip away. Sometimes we have to make difficult decisions, especially those that involve postponing some of our plans, all in order to achieve other goals that get in our way. Today you will have to postpone some of the things you want in favor of others. You will have to choose between 2 paths to follow in your studies. Remember that growing up involves sacrificing certain things, but don't worry, you can always explore the other option you had later. If your relationship isn't going well, you should choose to distance yourself from each other. If this proves impossible because you already share the same home and have started a family, it's a good day to sit down and talk about what's wrong and how you can solve it. You're losing your ability to wait, so today will be somewhat difficult for you to survive the day ahead. Don't let despair take its toll on you. It's good to start cultivating patience in your life. It will take you to good places and give you the opportunity to find good things if you start doing it. Just as a mother patiently waits for the birth of a child for the 9 months it usually takes, you should do the same with your dreams and the work you're doing. The results won't always be immediate, but they will always be satisfactory in the end if you've done everything to achieve good results. It's not good for you to stop seeing the person you're deeply interested in right now. You need to give this more urgency. Not everyone is going to wait for you forever until you're ready for a commitment. If you've been entrusted with something important today, you'll have to put more effort into making things much better. There's a very good way to look at things, and that alone could help you decide today on the path you're truly on right now. You're going through a period of financial downturn, which has you feeling extra worried. You should start taking more action on this and try to solve your financial problems with wise advice from someone knowledgeable about this subject. If you're currently in a financial bind and have realized that it will be difficult for you to get out of debt, you should start thinking about applying for a loan or some type of banking assistance that will help you offset some of your outstanding payments. You can always get a good deal to help you pay less interest. Start researching this topic today. Don't make large expenses or enter into business deals today. It's not a good day to sign important documents related to money. Wait a while. Any grudges you may have built up with your partner due to an argument must end. You must learn to regulate your strength and the way you present your arguments. You may end up believing you have to fight for everything in a way you shouldn't, as we are often wrong about what we thought was right. Intensity in a relationship is good, some people think the opposite. If you meet someone who loves you very soon and is truly concerned about you, even if this scares you a little, don't stop paying attention to them, they may have good intentions. If you have a possible argument today, choose to take a walk, clear your mind, and go home. Sometimes we have a tendency to hold on to things we have so tightly that it's hard to let go. Don't make that mistake. You're not in a position to take on an important and risky adventure. What you need now is to focus on what you need to do, on your daily obligations, and on working on your relationship, if you have one and it's going through a rough patch. Remember that words often fly away in the wind, and if someone you've just met makes you a promise and breaks it today, don't worry, it won't be the first time this happens. People often act strangely when they feel lost in life. Try not to do that with other people, now that you know how it feels. At work, you have the opportunity to achieve something great today, so don't feel bad about congratulating yourself, being proud of what you've achieved, and treating yourself. For Taurus, it's always necessary to think things through before acting. Although sometimes you may have the courage to do things that others would tell you are wrong, that's not the case today, as you'll often think things through before you say or do them. Break free from that conviction you have that the person next to you isn't doing what you really want. It shouldn't always be that way. Remember that you're two separate people and you don't always have to be doing the same thing all the time. Don't be overly preoccupied, that drives anyone away. There's no age limit to entering the workforce. If you're in a mature stage of life, then you can return to work if you wish. If you still have the desire to feel useful or want to continue learning, age will never be a limitation. Your health is on your side to perform those exercises that seem destined for professionals. Remember that everything can be achieved with practice. Love has many possibilities of becoming a reality. Don't give up on the person you're interested in. If you recently had a conflict with a friend, it's time to think things over and decide to talk to them. Friendship is something that is cultivated, just like love. Don't lose touch with that person who was there for you during difficult times. Taurus may feel a little lost today, so I recommend eating a breakfast rich in fruit and fiber, which will give you energy to be more attentive to what's happening around you. A good coffee with beans is good for waking up. Consume it without overdoing it. If you have the opportunity to work while listening to the radio or music, do so because it will help you focus on your tasks. A person who needs money they lent you may collect what they owe you today, so try to pay them. If you can't, ask for a reasonable amount of time. A new phase is beginning for Taurus, and you can feel it. Someone who is no longer in this world is likely to come to your mind today. It will be very nice for you. Take advantage of this opportunity to remember the good things they advised you. You must learn to share more with others, especially with those who are concerned about you and the things that happen to you. It's important that you learn to differentiate between the time you spend with someone and the quality time you dedicate to your loved ones. They are two very different things. Love shouldn't wait. It's always a good time to fall in love and to share with someone who is entering your life. This is a person who can contribute a lot to your journey. Don't close the door on them because you're afraid of making a new commitment. The bull is focusing hard on achieving a goal today, but it's very likely that he won't be able to reach the goal simply because he's had some trouble focusing on the emotions he needs to put at the service of his own real issues and problems. Love will extend an invitation to you, but perhaps you're not in optimal condition to heed its call. Wait for the right moment to take the big leap and start a new relationship. You have other things to worry about now, because you really have more to accomplish. You have the option to make an important and highly relevant decision at work. It could be an excellent opportunity to shine and showcase your talents, but you're letting the day go by too quickly. Start seeing the important things and the good things you're doing. Don't skip physical activity to make time for family and work. Organize your day however you see fit. Most of the time, the meaning of love is meaningless. Why are you with this person? What role do they serve in your life? What do they offer you? What do you owe them? If you don't have answers to any of these questions, it doesn't matter. Love is such a powerful flow of life that we rarely get to analyze it. We all have questionable and annoying habits, but we only tend to notice them when it comes to others. You keep noticing them in the person you're attracted to. You wonder why you keep waiting for them if they're not as perfect as you thought. Maybe it's because you're not as perfect as you think. Tip of the day: you've finished convincing yourself that life is truly listening to you, because you will receive much while you believe this. Don't forget that. And that was your horoscope for today. If this message resonated with you, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you never miss your free daily guidance from the universe. May the stars light your path. See you in the next reading.